For as long as I can remember, my town had no shadows. None at all. Not from the houses, not from the trees, not even from us. We walked under the sun and the street lamps like stage actors under a spotlight, our feet touching the ground, but nothing followed us. Some called it a blessing. No shadows meant no darkness lurking behind, no hidden monsters. But I never believed that. Deep down, it always felt wrong, like something was missing, like something had been taken away from us, and one day it would come back. That evening, I was walking home. The streets were quiet, almost too quiet. My footsteps echoed in ways they shouldn't have. Streetlights flickered dimly above me, stretching light across the sidewalk. But under me, nothing. Just flat, pale pavement. I pulled my hood tighter and tried not to think about it. That's what we all did here. Pretend it was normal, pretend it wasn't strange. But the air was heavy, and something inside me whispered, tonight would be different. And then it happened. The lights went out. Every single bulb, every street lamp, every flicker of electricity, gone in an instant. The entire town plunged into silence and moonlight. I froze. My chest tightened as I looked down. That's when I saw it. At my feet, stretching unnaturally against the pale pavement, was a shape. Dark, jagged, twitching like it was alive. My shadow. But it wasn't moving with me. It moved on its own. Its arms curled at angles my body never made, its head tilted when mine stayed still. For 32 years I had lived without one, and now it was back. But it wasn't mine anymore. I wasn't the only one. All across the street, doors creaked open. Neighbors stepped outside, confused, staring down at the black stains spreading at their feet. Some gasped, some screamed, because the shadows weren't attached. They slithered, lagging behind their bodies like they were free. "Why is it moving?" someone whispered. "Don't step on it," another yelled. I wanted to run, but I couldn't stop staring. I made my way to the old playground, hoping to clear my head. But what I saw there nearly broke me. The children stood frozen in terror, their tiny bodies stiff with fear. But their shadows were playing, swinging back and forth on rusted chains, climbing the jungle gym, chasing each other across the sand. Their mouths moved in silent laughter, jagged and too wide. Their teeth were sharp. It was like watching puppets after the strings had been cut, still dancing, still alive. When I finally stumbled back home, I thought I'd be safe inside. I was wrong. The moment I stepped through my front door, I felt it. Behind me, stretching against the wall. I turned. My shadow was there, but it wasn't lying flat. It was standing, tall, twisted. Its eyes, two glowing white circles, burned into me, and then it moved. Not like a reflection, not like me. It moved toward me. It wanted me. I ran out the door, down the alley. My lungs burned, my legs ached, but no matter how fast I went, it was always ahead of me. My shadow bent across brick walls, racing around corners, waiting at the end of every street. It wasn't following me, it was leading me. And where it led me was the town square. Everyone was there, hundreds of people frozen in place. Their shadows had detached completely, circling around each other in the center of the square. It looked like a whirlpool of blackness, swirling and twisting, tendrils stretching into the sky. And the sound, God, the sound. Whispers in voices I couldn't recognize. Words I couldn't understand. They weren't ours anymore. They belonged to something else. Something older. Something that had been waiting all this time. I felt my legs give out as my own shadow wrapped itself around me, coiling like a snake. Its hands slid up my chest, tightening around my throat. I struggled, clawed, gasped for air, but it didn't stop. It pulled me closer to the pit, closer to the writhing mass of darkness. And that's when I realized the truth. We hadn't been living in a town without shadows. We had been shadows, waiting. And tonight, we were finally free.